GJ this week has been absolutely terrible. I have been waiting for these moves to play out, but it's just been chopping around, bouncing up and down. This week wasn't the best. Let's have a quick recap of the week and what happened, what trade I took, and what we may be looking for next week. First and foremost, right, we started up here, right, and the week started at this candle here, and on Sunday, as soon as the market opened, we melted. So firstly, I wasn't able to get that trade because I don't enter on market open on a Sunday, right? The market's just open, there's usually no volume, and it's not a great trading time for me, so I stayed away. So this invalidates this move because it's not part of my plan, and now we've just been chopping around. I entered a buy position here thinking, all right, we had the rejection, now we can continue this uptrend, but we've just been consolidating, right? This huge pullback, whatever we want to call it, we're just maintaining above this zone. Now maybe next week we can continue up if we continue to maintain above this zone, or we can look for a short-term break and retest into this level if there is a potential steeper pullback. But yeah, that is what's happening now. It's been very choppy, not much volume, no major moves, no huge moves like this. Just, chop between 199.6 and 198.144. So we need to see what happens, next week with the S&P 500. We've continued the bullish trend. We had a nice little break and retest set up right here. If you look, simple break and retest, we closed above this level with a strong bullish candle. The next candle we came back and maintained above this zone. Then we had that rejection candle. Then we had a bullish variation where we took out and closed above the previous wick highs of the previous 30-minute candle. This bullish variation was sufficient for me to enter a buy position. So yeah, this was the main opportunity I saw for the S&P 500, and the Nasdaq, was just, bouncing between these points right here. This would have been a great trade, to be honest, if you managed to get in, but I just didn't like the entry confirmation on the 30-minute time frame, so I wasn't executing a buy position here.